Hello and welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. Rach tried to melt Simon's eye yesterday.
I don't think it's fair that you slander me on your Vlogmas.
Yeah, animal abuse is not a joke.
I don't think it's fair that you tell lies. I didn't try to melt his eye.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
I was trying to help him.
But she almost melted his eyeball out.
Well, I put human eye drops in his eye. And leave him alone. No, leave him alone.
I appreciate your love, Simon.
And get out of here. And
I appreciate your love.
you're not supposed to do that.
Okay, I'm sorry for appreciating your love, Simon. I don't appreciate
Sorry, Simon, I was blocking you. Hi.
So anyway, I didn't try to melt his eye. I was trying to help his eye. And you should have seen it yesterday. He was so squinty.
He was so squinty.
It was so sad.
You were so sad.
Is that right, buddy? So, and also the vets did say, they were like, most human eye drops are fine for dogs. They did say that. The internet just freaks me out.
That's true.
I was like, oh no, they're gonna have to remove my dog's eye. It's gonna be my fault. I would feel so bad.
It would be so sad if that
Luckily didn't
happened.
happen.
No, his eyes are fine.
You guys are fine.
Do you want to tell them the story about the slime?
Oh yeah. They had to put what's it called? Contrast in his eye to see if there's any like scratches in his eye at all. And it looks like green slime. So like there's just like green slime kind of coming out of the corner of his eyes, and I couldn't see it, his back was to me. And they were like, dog sinuses are really close together, so it's gonna come out of his nose really fast. And they're like, oh, there it is. And I was like, what? And then like he did like kind of turned his face to face me, and he goes, it just has like green slime all over his mustache hairs. It was so funny. I laughed so hard. I was like, well, Kids' Choice Awards, at least there's that. At least you were voted in. Huh?
You got nominated.
Yeah, you got nominated.
Hello. I've had a kind of a busy day. I went to therapy during my lunch break. Now I'm just working. All of my Vlogmas videos are actually uploaded. So that's cool. Sorry that I just reached in there and touched your eyeball. My little camera guy sometimes is squinty just like how Simon is. There he is. Sleeping. Anyway, I'm just working. Videos uploaded. Therapy done. You know, we're talking about my anxiety. So that's been good. I've never been to therapy before, but it's been a hard year. It's funny, Rach and I were watching last year's Vlogmas before, like the day before December started, and we watched like all of last year's, and we both were really like, oh, I was so sad, and you can really tell. No, even though I think I thought I was like hiding it, it's funny a year later to look back and go like, that person was so sad, and you can tell that she's not well. So it'll be, you know, interesting to watch this a year from now and be like, do I still feel that way? Do I look at this girl and think that? But hopefully not. Or I will, and that's okay too. But it's really interesting to be like, oh, I was so sad, and I can see it in my eyes, and I can see it in how I talk, and anyway, yeah, so now I'm in therapy at the end of a hard year, finally doing that, so that's good. Anyway, okay, I also have my French class tonight, and we had last week off for Thanksgiving, and so I have no idea if I have homework, but I feel like, when am I gonna do that if I do have homework? And it might just be I don't do it. Too much. I'm constantly on the fence about whether or not I'm gonna take another French class, because I love it and I think it's good to be doing something that is challenging your brain and is learning, and everyone in my class is really fun and I really like my teacher, but every Wednesday it rolls around and I'm kind of like, I have to go to school, I have to go to a class tonight, and that's just hard when you haven't been in school in a long time. Not counting like improv classes. Although in the winter, I had that feeling about improv classes too, where I was like, what? It's dark and cold outside and now I have to go learn? But it's winter. I want to snuggle down and hunker down. So, you know, I'm on the fence about signing up. I talk about it every day. I'm like, well, maybe if I did a Tuesday, or maybe if I did a morning, or maybe if I did virtual. And all of those things are potentially true. But a Wednesday when you're working from home, and then you have to leave and it's so cold and dark outside, it's hard out there. But also really cool and good. And I like learning and working on a language. And, you know, life is all about choices. Okay, bye. Something dumb about me is I'm a procrastinator, so I just like put my homework off forever and ever until the very last minute every week before my French class, and that is the thing that is making me so miserable. Because I love the class, I love the people, but then I end up like doing a bunch of homework the day that it's due, and then it's like I'm like cramming all this stuff into the day, and then like, oh, you know, it's like I get off work, cram all my homework, and then go to class, and it's just like too much. Where like if I just was a good, thoughtful person who did my homework as soon as it was assigned, or even just like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you know, like spread it out. But it's like she assigns the homework pretty dang quick, like I think like a day or two after our class. So it's like we have class Wednesday and then she assigns homework by like Thursday or Friday. And so I'm like, I have plenty of time to do it. I just choose to make myself miserable. So that's what I've been up to, is kind of that stressful end of the day of being like, I have to finish work, and then I have to do my homework, and then I have to go to class, and I have no time to rest. And I'm kind of like, okay, I have a little bit less than an hour to just like chill for a little bit before I go to my class. And I just need, if I choose to take the next class, I just need to have a better system. Because instead I'm like making my Wednesdays too busy and miserable. Like I'm making my life harder than it needs to be, and I could make choices to make my life easier. Can you tell I went to therapy today? I'm kind of like, how can I make my life better? What choices can I do? What can I do to make my life easier and better and happier? And in what ways am I making my life harder with the choices I make, you know? And how do I stop doing it? Also, I went to my bar class this morning and I did heavier weights than I normally do. I normally do like 5 or 6 pound weights, but lately those have been feeling too easy, so I bumped it up to 7 pounds. And even just holding my vlog camera is like feeling really heavy. Thanks for chatting. I love you guys. Thank you. Oh my god. And then Rach and I might go try to do something fun after our classes, because she has her writing thing and I'll go to my thing, and then we might try to go do something kind of fun. So.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Like, it's such a beautiful tone.
Thank you. That's what I keep hearing. So, do you think the girl from the French bar recognized us from doing comedy?
Yeah.
That's what I thought too.
I know. It was that, or she had a crush on us. It felt romantic at the end.
Yeah, she was kind of like, she's gonna like, see you guys.
She's gonna like see.
gonna, like-
Okay, a story that, here, we'll do this so that
Okay.
we're both in it. So when I was on tour in New York, we went to that bar that you and I also went to with
Connor? Yeah.
Yep. So we went to that bar, and I don't know what happened, but the girl working at the bar ended up having a crush on me, and then I just kind of used it all night to get free drinks.
Incredible.
And I'm like, I don't know if that's bad, but you know, I was just kind of like, I was like, yeah, I'll flirt and get some free
Yeah,
drinks.
I think that's allowed.
And by the end of the night, she got shit faced because she would have a drink every time I had a drink.
And you're like, you're
And I
working.
think yeah. And so then by the end, she let me and Jared, she kicked out Dan and Connor, and then let me and Jared stay after they closed the bar, and we had another drink or two, and then came out, and Connor and Dan were like standing out in the street, and they were like, what the hell happened? And we were like, we had another couple of drinks with the bartender, and she was being pretty mean to Jared, but really nice to me. But she was kind of like, "You're fine.
Yeah,
You're
she was
allowed
like,
to
you're
be
gay,
here."
so you can be here.
Right.
Wait, that's hilarious.
That's a story I've not told anybody since returning home from tour.
Thank you for being honest tonight. Guys, Katie's opening up tonight.
Can you? It's the theme of this vlog when you watch it, because now that you've watched all of last year's, you'll watch all of this year's.
Yeah.
The theme of today's is I went to therapy and I'm being really open. Like every time I was alone here today, I was kind of like, here are the things that I'm thinking about with my French class.
Oh, beautiful.
I know. And so the theme is me being open.
The theme is open. That's the theme of Vlogmas this year.
Yeah, that's the theme of Vlogmas Day 4.
I knew.
Rachel always knows and I never know what day it is.
That's
It's
not
crazy.
true. I don't always know. I did write a date at the top of my notebook today.
So she knows.
Just a little.
All right.
Good night.
Good night. And Simon?
Simon,
Good night. I love you. Your eyes looking beautiful.
your eyes looking much better. You still have to be on steroids for 6 more days.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Something's in there.
Yeah.
Good night.
Imagine if a slime was coming out. Yeah, that's right, that's right. All right, Simon, you ready for bed? Come on.
Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye, see you tomorrow.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Come on, Simon, let's go. Let's go.